Hi guys, welcome to the first episode of Inside the Forge. My name is Celeste Yates and I'm an author. I write books that are in the genre of sci-fi and fantasy, but that are very plot twist heavy and unexpected. Last year I published The Duct Tape Dead and Bloodlines and Rust, which is a saga that is based off zombies, but it's from the zombies' perspective and how they have to interact with humans and what that's like from their angle. And then I also did the Second Earth. Second Earth storyline is basically around three scientists or um, engineers, and they are dealing with climate change, they're dealing with change, and it's a book all about the survival of humanity, I guess. It's British orientated, so it's not like your usual kind of high dramatized and explosive American kind of blockbuster movie. It's a lot more kind of chilled with British dry humor and a lot of tea drinking, but it is also filled with quite a few twists at the end that hopefully will entertain my readers. It was it's my favorite book that I've written so far. This currently, I'm actually working on a book called The Last Dance Between Us. It is a lot more of an emotional book than the ones I've written before. There is a slight romantic interest between the two main characters, but it is also dealing with sort of themes that one does deal with when you get to middle age, which is nostalgia. You often look back and think, what if? And so it kind of looks at your reflectiveness of life and how things could have been different. The main character does have magical powers, which start off as fun, whimsical, soft, and very light. But during the course of the book, it becomes incredibly dark and sinister as her own experiences sort of come into play with how she creates her magic. And it's also a story of motherhood because it's her relationship with her children and her decisions that she makes around that, and how that also influences her path. So that is a book that I'm currently working on. I'm about halfway through, so expect that to come out I'll probably be finished in Feb, but then we'll still have to go through the editing process and things. So I'm expecting it to be launched or published in March. But I really want to do a compendium to this book because the other main character, Lucas, he is a witch hunter and he encounters various different kinds of witches. And I thought it would be really cool to create kind of like a field guide of the different witches from Lucas's perspective. So I'm going to be stretching my artist skills in creating that. And when I get to that process, I thought it'd be really cool to bring in a Patreon so that you guys at home can go on that journey with me and even help me develop some witches as well for people who subscribe. So I thought that would be a really great way to get everyone involved and to do a collaboration. And then also it will be a nice warm-up because the next book I want to write after The Last Dance Between Us is a book that's also got a lot of visualization. It's going to be set in the future. It's going to have animal genetics. It's going to have, but also like a hidden world. It's going to be a lot of world building actually, because I have to develop things, and it's going to be, yeah, and I thought it'd be really cool to do a compendium to that book as well. So this is kind of me getting my feet wet in Patreon with the Witch Compendium, but I do need to finish writing the last dance between us two before I can get going on that. But I am starting that process, and I've started an account and etc. etc. So those are the kind of things that I'm going to be looking at doing this year. And then I also want to mention that in February, another area that I'm looking to expand into is to incorporate more sales this year for my books. Last year I didn't. Last year I was just solely focused on writing and breaking boundaries within that space, you know, sort of finishing a manuscript for the first time, publishing it, going through that process. I've done it now a couple of times, so I am all warmed up on that process, but I would really now like to do a lot more promotion this year. So keep a lookout for sales. The first sale is going to be in February, round about Valentine's Day, and the sale is going to be on my first two books that I wrote, which is the Duct Tape Dead Saga, because there is a mild romance in there with the zombies. So yeah, I thought it'd be really cool to put a sale on zombie books for Valentine's Day, because not everyone wants roses. Some people want a zombie book, and also if you're single, you know, you might want to read a zombie book. So rather have a good distraction. So I thought it would be really cool to do a sale around there and do a promotion. Yeah. And that is pretty much all my news that I have for today. So guys, please subscribe. I'm gonna be doing a lot of fun stuff this year. I'm super excited. Not to sound like an influencer, but I am super excited. I've got a lot of ideas. My Trello board is full of stuff that I want to achieve, and I would really be really cool if you guys came with me on this journey, because it's gonna be amazing. This is the year of new beginnings, and yeah, I'm really hoping that we kind of, you know, take off this year. So please feel free to subscribe. Okay, thanks. Cheers.